Hello everyone, happy Friday. So what are you looking at here? This is the subject of our educational video this week. This is in fact a well casing and cap. And the cap covering the well may be a small part of the overall household water well system, but it is an extremely important one. A properly installed well cap separates potential pollutants from your drinking water. I want you to pay attention to this video because I have seen many things over the 15 years that I've done real estate that they're trying to hide this. It's an eyesore. It's in my front yard. I want it gone. And so they make it disappear. But that's the problem. Let me share this one. Look at that. You don't even see the casing on this one. They decided to cut back the casing and bury it during landscaping. But when a wellhead is buried underground, it's at a greater risk of surface water infiltration and being exposed to potential sources of contamination like the road salt, pesticides, fertilizers, gasoline, oil, you name it, it can be exposed to it. It's an eyesore. Bury it. Now look at this one. What do you see? It's pretty, isn't it? So they plant flowers or shrubs around their well in an attempt to conceal it. This may be as risky as burying the wellhead. Why? What are you using on your plants? Fertilizers and pesticides all around your well. What about those shrubs? Well, now you have the root mass. That could interfere with the wiring that's extending out from the ground. Do you want to do that? Oh, and another thing. With this, if you leave it like this, some tie their dog's leash around this and let them roam right around there to take care of business. So now you have potential contaminants from your pet laying all around your well casing and cap. Or you leave it like this, and now you're cutting your grass and weed eating, and you're hitting it. You're bumping into it. So there may be a potential problem of cracking it. So there's do's and don'ts, and that's what I wanted to cover. So with this one, the do's. Make sure at least 12 inches of the wellhead are visible above the ground. Do give the ground around your private well a downward slope, because even well water can be contaminated by rainwater if it sits there, and because it can collect the pollutants as well. Remember that one? Remember that one? Don't plant anything within 4 feet of the wellhead. Do not allow any pesticides or fertilizers within 100 feet of the private well. We want to protect your well water. So pay attention to the do's and don'ts. As a matter of fact, try to regularly check it to make sure there's no cracks or the cap has come off. Do you know how many times we've been out to test your well and the cap was not secure, wasn't tight? Guess what we have found? We have found insects in there. We have found rodents in there. They get stuck. They die. They start decomposing. What do you think that's doing to your drinking water? It's very important you protect that casing and well cap for your own family's safety. And when you're going to purchase a home, make sure it's checked to make sure that it is safe. So I hope that was helpful. Lisa Longest with Realty Navigator. I'm here for all your real estate needs. If you want to contact me, my cell phone is 443-786-4200. And my email is lisalongest.re@gmail.com. Make it a great weekend, folks.